Pingjun here with a video training on press releases and how to submit one to prweb.com. Now, if you've been to some of my trainings in the past, you'll know that PRWeb is one of the press release sites that I use to submit press releases because it's a good way to generate traffic. So the first thing you need to do is you need to have an account. I already have one, so I'm going to go ahead and log in and put in my username and password. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click on create release. Now you'll know that PRWeb is paid and their packages are relatively higher compared to other sites, but I believe that their pricing is well justified and you will see the returns over a long period of time. Alright, so the first thing you want to choose is your package. Now, depending on what kind of multimedia you have and what kind of niche you are in, you want to choose that based on these packages. For example, if you want to submit a basic press release that doesn't have much images or even video, then a basic will suit your needs. If you have video, you will want to consider the advanced or premium package. And because of the nature of my press release today, which is a press release in real estate, I'm going to choose financial, which is $500. I don't use this package much, but it's only because of the nature of my press release today that I'm going to choose financial. Most of the time I go with either standard or advanced. Okay, and if you have video, like I mentioned earlier, you definitely want to go advanced and above because your press release will be shown in a lot more sites. Alright, so next thing you do is click on next. Okay, so here's the thing. This is PRWeb's upsell. Okay, things like enhanced placements, additional digests. These, I personally feel that these upsells are not justified. You don't need them. It's basically a method for PRWeb to make more money because the more stars you have, the higher the thing will be. And then, you know, by spending $400, I don't believe that you're going to see $400 more in value. As for this news revision drafting, these kind of things are not really required if assuming that you already had a good copy out, a good press release already written. I outsourced mine to Elance. I got it done for $30. Okay, and it's pretty good, so it doesn't require any editing. Now, for a search engine optimization, this was something that's new as well. If you know what your keywords are and your topic well, your niche well, you should be able to know this better than PRWeb. So again, this is another way for them to make more money. I believe if you know your stuff and you know what kind of keywords you're targeting, you don't need this either. Okay, so leave it all empty and click on next. Alright, so next thing you need to make payment. I'm going to choose PayPal. And it's going to open a new tab and I'm going to go ahead and make payment. Right. Okay, looks like my new payment thing is not opening. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on this then. I'm going to manually put in my details. There's an autofill over here, which I highly recommend. Saves you a lot of time putting in your personal details. And fill in my details. Just bear with me here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you should get a receipt. I just got notification on my handphone that this amount has just been processed, and I'm gonna click on upload my release. Okay, so right now here's what's gonna happen. Okay, looks like I've got to verify my account. Alright, so here we go. This is the standard template of a press release. Now I'm just going to drag this Word document here. This is basically the press release that was outsourced and was written by a freelancer for about $30. Okay, and right now I'm going to copy this piece of information and basically paste it at PR Web. Okay, so first thing is you want to enter is the headline. Okay, my headline, I'm just going to copy and paste. Again, this is a property website in Malaysia which I want to drive traffic to. Next thing is you need a summary. So summary is written as well. And again, I'm just going to copy and paste it over here. The summary is going to be basically the gist of this whole thing, right? And finally, I need the body. Okay, so I'm just going to copy and paste this whole thing over here. So the city is in the Taling Jaya of Malaysia. What state is that? Okay, next thing which they want is the website, and the website is called Property Buyers Malaysia. It's important that you verify because ultimately this is where traffic they want to send to. Okay. 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 So what I'm going to do now is just to verify that I own the domain by logging into that email. In the meantime, I'll wait for the verification email. What I'm going to do next is to add a video. Now, this video, I'm just going to go to the site. So basically, this is the site that one of my sites. It's on property, and I'm not going to go too much into this website, but basically, it's run on WordPress. It should look very, very familiar to you. And the objective of this page is to get a person to fill in their details if they're looking to sell their house. And I want to create a press release to drive traffic to this page. So I've got a video done. You notice that this video is keyword rich, sell house fast in Malaysia. And the next thing is I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this link into PR Web. Alright, so the URL for the YouTube video is over here. So I'm just going to click on that. The next thing is you want to add an image. Right, so add an image. You're going to add something that's related to your website. Okay, so for me, I'm going to get my logo I believe that logo is inside this video. Okay, let's see. Okay, give me a while to search for this logo. Okay, I'm sure I have one. Over here you get to put in all your social media details as well. Okay, I'm going to edit the contact information. This was from another gaming site long time ago. So I'm going to change this to propertybuyersmalaysia.com. Property Buyers Malaysia. The person in charge of this, his name is Danik. Put his details in here. What is my email? Okay. There we go. Okay. And select Malaysia. Okay, verify. Verify. Okay, they're gonna call this number just to this thing, and I'm going to verify my my number right now. So it's gonna be okay. 494842. Awesome. Okay, so I've successfully verified the phone and as well as verified the email address. Okay, so it should say verified. Okay, let's see. Alright, so this is verified as well. I've clicked on the email to verify. So you notice that the only thing left right now is for me to put a nice image over here, which I'm still looking for. Let me see if I can get one of Google Images. So Property Buyers Malaysia. Nope, no real nice logo. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna try and look for it on my desktop. These are all the list of sites that I have. Pretty sure I have it somewhere. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm going to show you how to create a logo over here. So what you want to do is, if you really can't get one or you can't find it, one of the things you can do is put in your company logo or your website logo. And here's a really quick and fast way to generate one. So go to Google and type in logo generator. and you can see there's many logo generators. I'm looking for one that I use all the time. I think it's, can't remember, is it free logo generator? There we go. Okay, so no, these are really ugly logos. Let me pick another one. Okay, this looks more like it. Okay, this. All right. Okay, great. So this logo maker, you can go to, you can choose a industry. So I'm just going to click on real estate, you know, and so you got all these different icons over here. Nothing really standing out. Okay, I'm not going to choose any of this because I don't like them. I believe that I already have one. So let me just go and search again. I believe that. Okay. There we go. Let me see. Okay. So I'm going to use this logo. Sorry, it took a while here. And I'm just going to kind of crop this using a tool that I have. And I'm going to take that screenshot, go back to the press release. Okay, just kind of recap because I know I've been, So what we've done is we have a headline, we have a summary, we have the body. Because of the package that we chose, we get to put in a video, an image, and a quotable. So the only things that's kind of left here is to fill in our social media details, add in an image, and add in a quotable. So I'm going to add in an image based on the screenshot I took just now. And this is the screenshot. So the caption, I'm just going to call it Property Buyers Malaysia. Again, you kind of want to choose keyword rich keywords over here. And description could be something like sell house fast in Malaysia. Right, alt tag, same thing. This is more for keyword optimization for the search engines because they don't know what your text is. So just put it there. Alright, done. Okay, so we're just gonna add that in. And next thing is you want to add a quotable, like a newspaper. You want to put in a quotable that was inside the press release. I think this is a pretty good quotable. With our services, you can release a firm offer in 24 hours so that you can relax immediately. The sale is completed in 28 days. And the sale is totally confidential on the screen. That's a pretty good one as well. Okay, so we're just going to go with this. Alright, and the quotable here. Okay, I'm just going to change this with Property Buyers Malaysia. You can release a firm offer in 24 hours. Okay, and you can relax immediately. It's not really related, so I'm just going to leave that out. Firm offer. Basically, you want this quotable to be something that pops up when they read that, they'll be interested to read the rest of the article. So you want to make it a little more specific. With Property Buyers Malaysia, you can receive a firm offer on your property in 24 hours. Okay, awesome, very nice. Okay. Next thing is to put in the social media details. We don't have any ready yet, so we're just going to leave that out. we'll probably need to get these set up soon. And it's just for our website, so sometimes you don't really need to have that, but it would be recommended. Yes, okay, so the next thing would be just click on next. We are nearly there. All right, so this income, whichever the earliest date is, so 22nd is fine. All right, so when it comes to regions, let's see. So okay, this is pretty much based in US. So what we're gonna do is right now, because this is based in Malaysia, so what we're really doing is we want it picked up by search engines, so that if a person from Malaysia searches it, they would find this piece of article. So let's pick on. So right now the regions don't really matter. I'm just gonna leave that out. Our next thing, definitely not gaming. So we're just gonna take this out. Technology, internet's fine. Computer games, no. Okay, so this is more towards real estate. So we're going to go towards business. Let's see what business has. Okay, I think economy is fine. Real estate, there we go. Could be under education. No. Government, health, industry. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is fine. Okay, markets and okay, let's see. Stream are available. Usually, because you've paid for it, you just want to use use up all the categories. So kind of go ahead and see. It's kind of miscellaneous. And consumer research. Investment. Okay, investment. Okay, so this is pretty important. What you want to do over here is you notice this piece of URL. You want to change this to a more keyword-rich URL. So what you want to do is click on Customize, and instead of having random numbers over here, have it to be something that relates to your keyword. Okay, so change this to, I'm going to change this to the name of my site, property buyers Malaysia. I'm going to change this to Malaysia. Okay, so it's a little bit more keyword rich. All right. Next thing is we need to validate this. As well as our phone number. that should be done. Okay, so this should be business, and information technology should be fine as well. Oh yeah, what about the regions? Okay, so okay, so put New York. Okay, so I'm just gonna put random cities here. There we go. Okay, and that's pretty much it. All these are confirmed. You'll notice that pretty much in any press release, all you need to do is fill in the header, the body, put in an image, put in a video if your press release package supports it, and that's pretty much it. And click on send release. Okay, and you're done. In less than 30 minutes, we have submitted a full-fledged press release.